Welcome, y'all. What's up? My name is Nisha. If you don't know me, yeah, I am back. Yeah. So here we are. I want to do a card reading video on this Mercury retrograde. What are kind of the main themes as we have a week left in this retrograde? What messages does Spirit have for you moving forward beyond this Mercury retrograde? Now, we still are in retrograde season as Saturn and Neptune are also retrograde. Chiron is also retrograde. But as far as Mercury goes, the mind, the thoughts, communication, what does Spirit have for you this last week and to take beyond this retrograde? Now, as a reader, I want you to use your intuition. I want you to trust yourself. I am reading for you in your highest good primarily. I want you to receive and get something from this reading, but it really is important that you use your own discernment. You are sovereign. You can decide what is true and what is not true for you. Okay. Let's get started. So, I'm going to pull from the Moonology deck, Sacred Symbols deck, and just kind of see what Spirit has for you, what message it has for you right now. So let's see. I'm a Virgo rising, so my ruling planet Mercury goes retrograde 3 times a year. So I was born, first card out, support. And I was born during a retrograde, so I am quite familiar with retrograde energy. And retrogrades are not a bad thing. Retrogrades are meant to support you in your process. Okay, second card is cut your losses. Oof, okay. Let's continue. All right, Spirit, let's pull one more card. There we go. And then cleansing. Awesome. Bottom deck is release blocks. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out these angles. So bear with me, release blocks. Okay. So for this retrograde season in Leo specifically, I have 3 cards here. The first card is support. And to me, support is about how you work with or navigate friendships and community and people that you trust and lean on, because it feels like right now this Mercury retrograde may have revealed to you that there are things that need to be released, cleansed, and let go of. You get what I'm saying? Cut your losses and cleansing here is letting me know that this retrograde has brought things back around to you that may have residue still energetically, may still have a pull on you energetically, something that you haven't quite released and quite fully let go. Now, you may be in the process of doing that, right? Retrograde is not over, right? But it feels like now, especially since we're post Cazimi, which is when Mercury was in, alignment with the sun, which means the most amount of clarity you could receive through this retrograde happened a couple of days ago. It feels like a lot of you guys have realized you have to cut some things, some people, some environments, and some places out. Cut your losses. What is not working for you? And whenever we release things, whenever we let things go, whenever we are in process of letting go, it's really important that we surround ourselves as much as possible with people that are supportive of our process, people who are, who understand what you need and where you're coming from and why you're making the decisions that you are making and supporting you in those decisions, because it's so easy to just to go back to what you know and to what feels familiar and to what feels homey, even if it's not good for you. And I feel like some of you guys could have been stuck in mental loops, or some of you guys could be replaying a situation over and over and over again. And it's like subconsciously, it's this program running in the background and it's been draining your energy. It's been really taking up a lot of space. And I just feel like Spirit is saying, cleanse and cut the loss. And some of you guys, it even feels like for some of you guys, you're not accepting that it's a loss, or you're having a hard time accepting that this thing is done, it's over, and a loss. I feel like I'm speaking to myself right now, but this is what I'm getting. And so, yeah, it just seems like some of you guys this midway through this retrograde are really kind of struggling with letting go and accepting that this thing that has taken up so much space, maybe in the background or maybe in the forefront, it needs to be cleansed and needs to be let go. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you know this already, but it's been hard to kind of like stand on business, right? And I think that's where the support comes in at. Having people to help you stand on business, because at the end of the day, the bottom deck energy is release blocks, right? Whatever this is blocking blessings. Whatever this thing is that you're being asked to release, whatever this thing is that you're being asked to let go of, you're being asked to cleanse your mind, cleanse your heart, cleanse your soul, cleanse whatever the fuck your body. Some of you guys may feel you need to fast, or you need to like clean up your diet. That could be a theme. But either way, it feels like whatever this is, the spirit is asking you or bringing back around. Okay, that's what a Mercury retrograde is going to do, is bring it back around. Is so that you can release the blocks associated with being connected to that energy or holding on to that energy. Whew, we're jumping right on in. We're not even 10 minutes in, babe. We're not even 10 minutes in. Okay, so I'm going to pull from my second Moonology deck. I want to say it's by the same author. Yasmin, is it the same author? I actually really love it. Is same author, different deck. So let's get into this deck and just see what additional encouragement spirit has for you as we finish out this retrograde, the week left in this retrograde. Because let me tell y'all, I'm gonna be so fucking for real right now. This retrograde has been a lot. As a Virgo rising, it is transiting my 12th house, which is Leo, and it's been loud and subtle at the same time. I have been really truly letting go of some subconscious limiting beliefs, some attachments that have not been serving me. You know, I definitely am, the retrograde is doing what it's supposed to do. And when I tell you I have some clarity, not only that, and that's the thing about retrograde, it doesn't just bring back people, relationships, circumstances, situations. It can also bring back dreams that we've lost faith in and belief in, because at the end of the day, Leo is still the inner child. Leo is leadership. Leo is being seen, being valued, being respected, being known, your gifts, your talents, how people perceive you. And so for a lot of you guys, you could be dealing with like imposter syndrome, and this Mercury retrograde has brought that back around so that you can cleanse, so that you can step into a greater sense of power and a greater sense of self-worth around your interests and your hobbies and your projects or your career or whatever area of life, you know, this retrograde is happening in. But it's you standing in your power and your authenticity, which is very Leo coded. You get what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I just definitely feel like that's what we're doing. Let's see, Spirit, what message? Ooh, expect powerful change popped out really fast. So let's see if it comes out. Full moon in Pisces, balance practicality with spirituality. Okay. Y'all might be some Pisces. I got Pisces placements. New moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. Okay. All right. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. So we have 2 new moons. And we have 1 full moon. And full moons are about releasing and letting go. So I think, and the bottom deck energy is, don't let the past hold you back. Okay. Friend, do not let the past hold you back. I think that whatever this thing is that Mercury retrograde has brought back around, it feels like it's been distracting you in some way, or it could be taking up a lot of space, like I mentioned earlier, because again, we have balance, practicality, and spirituality. It could be affecting your like schedule, like whatever this is, this attachment, this thing, it could be getting in the way of the things that you know you need to be doing. You know, like there's something connected to whatever it is you're being asked to let go of, and how you show up to your life in a practical way, that there's a connection there. And by you letting go of whatever this is, it helps you to focus on your real life, your real world. Because Pisces energy, Pisces is very fantasy. Pisces is very like illusion. It's very spiritual. It's very subconscious-y. It's very non-material. You get what I'm saying? Pisces can be very non-material, very escapist. How many of y'all have been victimized by being ghosted by a Pisces. You get what I'm saying? Not all Pisces are like that. I have a Pisces Mars. Sometimes I do drop off the planet. Sorry. But I say that to say is that Pisces energy can be escapist energy. It can be avoidant energy. It can be very in the clouds energy. And something about whatever this is you're being asked to let go of is so that you can focus on your real life, focus on your money, focus on the people, the things, the relationships, the dynamics that are actually physical and tangible in your life. Because maybe you've been meditating and contemplating the wrong things, and it's taking up a lot of space. And I honestly feel like when you let this go, this happened to me. When you let whatever this is go, when you cleanse your energy, when you cut your losses, when you release the blocks, it's going to reveal to you what should be taking up space, right? It's like you can't see clearly because the thing is stinging right there, and it's like you can't see what's past it. And so I think Spirit is wanting to invite you to have trust and faith that you can not only let this thing go, but when you let this go, you'll receive what was meant for you. And look at that. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra, baby. Balance, reciprocity. Love to see it. Balance, reciprocity. Libra is equilibrium. It is from extremes finding that sense of balance. And I think that for some of you guys, the card does say a new, romantic cycle. But I think that this is, we could X out romantic if it's not a romantic thing. And we can, in its place, say a new relational cycle. A new way of relating to the situation, to your life, and to other people is in store for you when you allow yourself to release this energy, when you allow yourself to break away from the thing that has been like taking up too much space in your life and in your mind and in your heart. Because for both Pisces cards to come out makes me feel like there's something about the situation that you're not seeing clearly, or you don't know enough information, or there's some type of illusion or deception that could be involved in this. Something's not being, like, I feel like if I pull Tarot, the Moon or a High Priestess would come out, because there's something about the situation that isn't all there. And I think that thing is, something has a hook in you that's allowing you to stay attached to, when I feel like Spirit is saying, you don't know everything. Rejection is divine protection. Let it apply to who it applies to. And whatever this thing is that's coming back around that you need to release and let go of, it's because you have to see clearly. And in order to see clearly, you have to get a bit of distance. And when you get that distance, when you let go, you'll see the new cycle that is for you. But you got to get some space and not let the past hold you back. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I feel like that's the message. That's the message, friends. That's the message from the Moonology deck. If this resonates, subscribe, like, comment, let me know. Are you a Pisces? Do you have Pisces placements? Are you dealing with a Pisces? Let me know all the tea. Anyway, I will be posting a lot more regularly, these little short form 15-minute situations. Let me know what types of videos you want me to pull cards on. I can do a love reading. We can do career. We can do money. We can do all kinds of stuff. I'm back. She's back. All right. See you guys soon.